I'm an absolute moron, and the last few videos I recorded at meets, if you saw me recording, I botched the hell out of them. I've always used the internal mic, and the sensitivity level you have to change, which I completely forgot about before going to those meets. When a little bit of wind would blow, it would just sound like you were in the middle of a hurricane. I'm on my way essentially to the dealer right now. I'm gonna stop first, and we're gonna kind of go over the little things that I've done to this car, doing a little update slash like I think it's 5-month review. Now, why am I headed to the dealership? I let one of my friends, Adrian, drive my car because he's not a little girl like me and has actually a manual little shifter. It sounds like just like whirring. So that's the sound. But this car only has 5,500 miles on it, so there really shouldn't be anything wrong with this car. I'm praying to God it's covered under warranty, but I'll explain all that in a second when we park up. Until then, enjoy some of these clips that I got from the meets that I went to. Oh, that's a nice color.
Right there, rapid.
Oh my God! Wow!
Hello. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh.
It sounds like
5% finder's fee.
Oh, you see the roof on it?
Oh wow.
Is this a CSL or a kid?
Nah, this is CSL.
It's a kid CSL.
Bro, you're slamming your forehead into the stereo if you get into an accident. Yo, you know the vibes. That's heat. Yo. Hey, yo. After months of hiding at home, playing with his RS3, he's finally outside. What?
What? That's what my bike did yesterday.
Oh.
Yo,
We somehow missed this. Yo, homie had a little bop in the corner.
2, 3. You want to steal the left real quick?
Yeah, let's ask if we could borrow one for the weekend. I need to get my exhaust done. Look at them. Are you recording? You want to be in the vlog? Holy cow.
Good morning.
Are you vlogging? Yeah.
Starting up on the YouTube career.
Hey bro, show me what you got. Yeah, come on, man.
We got Boost Ben right here. We got Sandro in the cut. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, do your thing, do your thing. Hey, now. Yeah. Found ourselves a little spot over here. This one I didn't even know about. I just kind of looked on a map for a park. That's what I found. But anyways, physically you can see there's a lot of things that I did to the car. For one, there's side skirts on it now. I got some rock guards. Obviously a tow hook. Unfortunately, when it came to putting on the side skirt, I looked for some that were relatively priced decently, but a lot of them just had gloss, and I wanted to continue like the hood and the lip and the little lip back there, as well as the diffuser, the kind of matte look. I got these off eBay. The only problem I really had with them was when I put on the front rock guards, you could see a little bit of a space they create right there. I've driven a decent amount on it, and this clip kind of holds it in pretty well. But there is 3M tape along this and so on and so forth. But the main reason I got these first was to aid the rock chips that hit there. And so with that, they managed to hit there. Obviously, I didn't have any rock guards on, so that was the next thing I got. In the meanwhile, that I put PPF on the car. Somehow still they got underneath here. I guess when they would shoot out straight underneath there, and they just kind of hit the underside of this and that. So I PPF the front bumper of the car, PPF the hood of the car, mirror caps, I believe the fenders as well. Did a little bit of a higher PPF line than the one that comes from factory. I think it comes up to here, and it literally, you get peppered all up here as well as putting a little bit back here. I just kind of clear coated the rest of the car. It'd be a little easier to clean. I also did the windshield, I believe. So it's fully protected from minimal scratches and stuff like that. So I'm not tweaking over the paint like I used to. So that had to be one of the more pricier mods. After that, I went ahead and got this tow hook. It was relatively cheap, got it from ZL1 add-on. The only thing I didn't look into that I wish I would have known is that you're gonna have to kind of shave these with a Dremel or whatever, the little section that comes here, in order to install this and be able to put the plastic back over it. And I'm a little nervous about doing it, about shaving too much and breaking it. It's relatively thin. We still got the diode dynamics on. I believe that was on in the first video. The catch can is still up in the engine bay. Nothing else is done in there. Now for the rear end, this was the most annoying mod. I literally put the car on ramps and kind of have to fit a screwdriver through like a crack that big, and the screwdriver is on an angle going into the screw. If you drop it on top of that, the screw kind of falls into the diffuser, gets lost for a little bit. You got to fish it out. It's a complete pain. It honestly looks a little bit better when the taillights are off or on. So it just kind of blends in, and it's not like a big like dark red thing.
All right, so the next mod is right there. And it's on the front and it's on this side, but you probably won't be able to see it.
So when I first got the car, I tried lifting it up, began to fold the jack rails that run along the sides of the car, but I really don't want to ruin it more than I already did putting this on with the screws. But I felt like for the price that that guy sold that and the rear reflectors, to me, it was a no-brainer. I had a big fear of them falling off, but I can say that ZL1 add-ons did a great job with that. Literally, it's like factory, like nothing's falling off at all, but they've held this car down so far, knock on wood, and it makes it look a little bit nicer. What's next for the car? Recently I bought a Borla exhaust. Shout out Ray for going to get that one from the dude that was selling it like 5 hours away. I have no problem with these, and it is NPP exhaust, by the way, so I know not a lot of videos out there exist on it aside from like the manufacturers and a handful of maybe modified ones. Should have a little bit of a deeper tone. Some people that had the axle back, which there's a lot of content on that, they say it's not worth the price that it is. Aside from that, I also got these sills on the inside of the door that light up. This is a 1SS. We're gonna make it look like a little 2SS, and I'm gonna have to wire that on the driver's side and kind of pass it through and a whole bunch of stuff. I bought those secondhand because I'm not spending $400 on something that, this is my girlfriend's side, and she's just gonna keep on putting her feet on it and scratching it. She's done a pretty good job so far. So they're a little scratched and scuffed up, the ones that I bought, but as long as they work, you're only gonna be really seeing them at night when they stand out and pop out. So aside from those little mods and all that, honest thoughts on the car after about 3,000 miles ish and 5 months. And the one thing about this car that I will say I love is the fact that when you take a little bump, the car just literally plants itself. Like, it doesn't like have like hang time up in the air where you like have to worry about landing. Hopefully that's covered under bumper to bumper. It's, you know, like, really 5,500 miles and the 3M tape isn't lasting. Aside from that, I mean, she's a beauty.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Hopefully nothing's wrong with her in a couple minutes when I bring her over. And the color is just such a magnet, dude. The color is just something like, if you don't know anything about cars, but you just see this color right here, you don't have to understand what's in it, that it's a V8 and that it's a stupid auto transmit. You don't have to understand any of that. It's literally, the color is just like an eye grabber. Anyways, guys, really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed it and kind of want to learn more about this car and maybe Camaros in general, with the gate 10 in here, you know, make sure you sub or like or whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.